Please subscribe and click the notification bell.
Looks like there's going to be another Avida Towers here. One Union Place. That's an Ayala company, Avida. So I think this entire city is Ayala. And they have various companies. But just listen to the sounds of construction. That's called Garden Court Residences. I'm sure they have pre-sale offers that are probably really attractive. Imagine living here before it's a big city. Now, that must be something, and see the city grow right around you. Must be really neat. Now these people, he said, are living here in these buildings. These buildings are open. Said there were 4 buildings here, so these are the earliest residents, I guess, of ARCA South. Hi, how are you? Security on every corner. The sounds of a city being built. This is what BGC must have looked like 20 years ago. How are you guys? How are you? You working? You guys are working hard or hardly working?
Hard worker.
I know, you guys are hard workers. I can hear it. And good luck on this project. It's beautiful. It's going to be the new BGC, right? The new BGC. There you go. A little cement work.
Come on.
There you go. You're on camera.
Hard worker, man. Yeah.
He's hardly working or working hard?
Working hard.
Working hard, okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Good luck on this. Great building. Great building. Man. A little courtyard in there. Big plans, big plans. How are you? How do they know they're going to fill these buildings up? That's my question. How do they know? Will there be enough people to pay these rents or purchase these units? A veranda. Is this open? Wow, look at it. More buildings. I didn't even see these. How you doing? Is this open? Is this open? People live here? Do people live here? I'm getting in the guy's way. He's got a job to do. How are you? Looks like food delivery here. Grab. Lala Move. Yeah, these guys are busy. I'll leave them alone. But I think that people are coming out of the garage here, so I think people live in this building. So it's already starting. The city is already has residents. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'll let you keep working. Leave you alone. Trying to picture this as like 32nd Street. Hi.
Yes, sir.
Do people live in these buildings yet, or they're still under construction? Do people live here already? Wow. So the city has residents already. Wow. But a lot of it is still under construction, I see. It's all new. You think it'll be like BGC one day?
Yes, sir.
Really? I can't picture it. Like this will be like 26th Street or 32nd Street, right? Wow. I guess it's possible. If enough people move in, right? You'll have a giant city here. Thank you. Keep walking around. Whoa, that's steep. They have to do something with these sidewalks. Yeah, right now it's very quiet. That's because you have hardly anybody here other than security and construction workers. Well, we'll see. I'll monitor the progress and see what happens. It'd be nice to have another BGC. And it's not that far away from BGC. Right now, very quiet. Now, I was just given some news by a security guard. Now, you know, I don't know if it's true, but he's telling me that this will never be like BGC because there's a restriction on the height of the buildings here. You can't have buildings like 50 stories high like you have in BGC. These look like they're all around 12 to 18 stories high. But those huge skyscrapers in BGC and Makati are not allowed here. And according to the security guard, it's because of the proximity to the airport. The planes are landing and taking off here, and it's just too close to the airport for high buildings. So that means it really will not be the next BGC, like I've heard from many people, if he's correct. Because if you can't build the big skyscrapers, the big office buildings, then it's not going to be a BGC or a Makati. But maybe it'll be a smaller version that's mostly residential. And these people can commute to Makati and BGC for work. It's not that far. So maybe this will be a really nice place to live, and you just commute to BGC, Makati, or wherever for work. But I did notice that the buildings are not quite as high as you see in BGC. They seem to have a limit, so maybe he's on to something. Now, who knows in the future what'll happen. But right now, basically what I'm seeing are many condominiums. That's what I'm seeing. It's like this open field here is like a park for the kids. There's a plane right there. So the airport is in that area right there, the Manila airport. It looks like I've walked around the entire city now, at least the part that I know of. I would say it's about, I don't know, 4 square blocks. It's not as big as BGC, at least the part that I see. 4 or 5 square blocks, I would say. Maybe a little bit more. But again, I see a lot of kids here. Look at this. Lots of kids. Okay, so I just heard it again from another person. This will be a smaller version of BGC. Again, because of the airport restrictions. They cannot build these huge 50, 60-story buildings here. It's not allowed. Now, this is interesting. It looks like it's going to be another bubble. And here's the edge of the bubble. So if you look at this street here, it's got trikes, jeepneys, a lot of traffic. What I would call the real Philippines, right here. Look at all those trikes. Look at that. A line of trikes right there. And they deliver people to this boundary right here where no trikes or jeepneys are allowed. This is the edge of ARCA South. So again, it's going to be another bubble just like BGC. Cars and motorbikes only, nice wide modern roads. So this is what the Philippines does. They make these bubbles. And this is the edge right here. I don't know the name of this street, but it's just a regular street in the Philippines. Looks like any other city in the Philippines. But when you enter the bubble, it looks more like America or a Western country. Very modern, clean, less traffic. So here's another bubble boundary right here. This reminds me of Calayan Avenue at the edge of BGC, just like this. There's a trike. How are you? How are you? Hi, how are you? Hey, how are you? Most friendly people on earth, no question about it. How are you? Boy, it gets busy right here at this intersection. There's another plane. So we must be right near the airport. So these people that want to go home, they take a trike. Very inexpensive. They're all lined up waiting for them. Looks like there's a SM hypermarket here, right at the edge of ARCA South. Big supermarket. Wow, look at this traffic here. All right, let's get back into the bubble. Actually, I'm going to cross here if I can, right here. How are you? This is it. This is the edge of ARCA South. And they're using this as a little park here. So no BGC in the future. But that's what everybody thinks. Everybody I've talked to said, oh, ARCA South is going to be the new BGC. Well, not quite. But I'm sure it'll be a really nice little city. Very modern, very clean. Nice place to live. But I really think most people are going to have to commute. Block 10, lot 16. So who knows, maybe they'll build buildings here in the future. But a lot of kids here in this open field. Look at that. This is a Saturday afternoon. It's not raining for a change. Very nice. And this is in the middle of this traffic circle here. This nice sign, ARCA South. I asked the police here if I could take video. And he said, sure, of course. But I always like to ask first here. You never know. But this is traffic circle in ARCA South. I'm going to go back, get on the sidewalk. Very nice. Just trying to picture this as a big city, you know, without all these open fields. That giant building under construction behind that field. Look at that. You know, years from now, you'll look back at these videos and it'll look very different in the future. Looks like I've completed the loop here because there's Landers across the street. And this is that open field. And then my motorcycle's parked over here. So I think I've seen it all, or most of it. And who knows, maybe it'll expand in the future. This is ARCA Boulevard. This looks like this is going to be the main drag here, I would guess. So in the future this will be packed with people. ARCA Boulevard. Hi, how are you? ARCA South, one final panoramic view. We'll see what develops here in the future. Okay, look at all these bikes. Where's my bike? Where? Oh, there it is. It's hard to tell. They all look alike. Okay. This is very nice city. Very nice. I'm very excited. I'd like to see how this develops. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to program into Waze directions to get home because I have no idea.
Please subscribe and click the notification bell.